Yep. Y'all already know. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's King Ade with the Wizards Review. And this one's going to be a short one. There's a big game tonight going on in the DMV. Going on right now, but, I'm dedicated. I'm watching the end of one game and the beginning of another game. But I got to get this out the way. Man. Definitely was a tough loss tonight, man. Definitely was a tough loss tonight. We played the Sixers. We were back home. We knew we were playing a real good team, so I didn't know what to expect, especially after coming off those good wins we had the last couple of games, man. But the game, we lost, and the reason we lost were things that, I have already identified, any Wizards fan already identified that were going to be problems. And the biggest reason we lost is a man named Joel Embiid. And it's been like this. I'm trying to recall a time we beat them in the playoffs, but ever since I've been doing this live stream, the Sixers were the first team that I live streamed. Last season, the first game we played was my first live stream. And we played the Sixers, and we lost because of the same player that we lost to tonight. And it was just a bad loss, man. It was a tough loss, man. So let's just get right into it. There were things that I liked, so let's just talk about the things that I liked. And again, this is gonna be quick. I got another game to watch, man. You know what I mean? But so I liked our ball movement tonight. We're moving the ball, getting good shots, especially early in the game. We looked all right. You know what I mean? We were toe-to-toe with the Sixers. We even took the lead at times. They took the lead. We came back. It was looking good. Man. So I definitely liked our ball movement. Dinwiddie, he's continuing his great play as of late. You know what I'm saying? He got to the basket, hit shots, was aggressive, got a few assists, rebounds. He showed that he is our best point guard. He was just in a slump, but I'm just hoping that he can play like this once Beal gets back. You know what I mean? Because it will definitely be a great boost for us to have him play like that while Beal is on the floor. He hasn't played like that on a regular basis. I think he had a couple of good games when Beal was on the floor, but that's the type of production we need from Dinwiddie game in, game out. So I kind of like how he played tonight. Denny, again, continuing to play with confidence. And tonight, he pushed the pace tonight, man, which we really liked as Wizards fans. I know I definitely liked it. Got the rebound and immediately pushed the pace, speeding up our tempo. And I'm liking that. He's taking it upon himself to initiate the offense and push the pace, because that's something that we have been calling for. We're one of the slowest paced teams in the league right now. So just to see some aggression, the ball getting pushed, it's definitely a good look. So I definitely like that, man. I like also our bench. Our bench played well tonight, you know what I mean, for stretches of the game. Harrell came in. Definitely a lot of energy tonight. Definitely a lot of energy tonight. Some of that energy wasn't good, but we'll get to that. But he definitely set the tone. When he got in the game. And he scored double digits in the first quarter. So he definitely was playing well. And again, that's just what we need from Harrell when he comes off the bench. I mean, he's been giving us that consistently. He had a couple of down games when we were down. But overall, he's been everything that we've been wanting him to be. So I definitely liked how he looked tonight. Bertans, man, he had a good game tonight. You know what I mean? He had a good game. He scored. I think he had 14 points. You know what I'm saying? Hitting a few threes. But he did a little more tonight. The stat sheet doesn't really show it. I think he only had 2 rebounds. And he had 1 assist. But that assist was in the alley-oop to Montrezl Harrell. That was a pretty assist. Something that I haven't seen him do. You know what I mean? But he's getting more, giving us more besides trying to shoot bad threes. And, he's earning minutes. You know what I mean? So I definitely like that he's playing better and doing more on the court. So that's something I definitely like. We had a 14-4 run in the first quarter. And, that's the type of stuff that made me feel like, because we were down, and for us to come back with a 14-4 run, tied the game up, it was definitely encouraging. I was like, okay, I like what we're doing. I like that we're confident, even though we didn't have Bradley Beal tonight, still didn't have KCP tonight, and Neto didn't play tonight. So we were down 3 key players. But for us to stay close, play competitive, play with confidence, I'm not going to say I was confident we were going to win the game per se, but I was confident that we were at least stay in the game and maybe in the fourth, you know what I mean, get it close to the fourth and then try to close it out then. But unfortunately, that is not what occurred. You know what I mean? So, but I did like our run. Like I said, man, our bench made a big impact, so I definitely like that. Kispert, man, he's just getting better. He's getting better and better, more confident. He just looks like he feels like he belongs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely liking the growth in this game. He's a smart player, but he's giving us more points, more assists, rebounds, playing D, just playing good team D. He's not a great defender on his own, but he knows where he's supposed to be. He always makes the right play. I like that, man. I like that. So he showed some growth tonight. Holiday got the start again, and he was solid. You know what I mean? Solid. He didn't get double figures tonight. But, you know, I mean, he's not going to give us Bradley Beal production. You know what I'm saying? But just to be able to have a solid third point guard getting into the game when Bradley Beal's out was definitely good. So I definitely like, you know, just knowing that we have depth. Because, again, we have depth. But there are some glaring weaknesses that we have that I've been stating throughout this season. You know what I mean? And then also, we started the fourth quarter. We were down big going into the fourth quarter. We started with an unusual lineup. We had a G League player. I forgot his name. Matter of fact, let me look it up. Let me give him some shine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a G League player starting the game. And not starting the game, starting the fourth quarter. And with him, he was known to shoot. We needed shooting. And we got the game kind of close. You know what I'm saying? We got the game kind of close. It was looking all right. The run was looking like, again, I'm not going to say I thought we was going to get back into the game. That's kind of too much to think. What's his name? Shackle? Yeah. Shackle. That was his name. The player that I never heard of, never saw before until tonight, but I found out that he was on our G League. He got called up. So again, it just shows that not only are we developing a deep team, but we also have G League reserves that can get called up and contribute when we need that. You know what I mean? So, you know, we started with the unusual lineup, but they were playing good offense, and for a moment they were bringing us back in the game, cutting the lead down. And it was like, okay, we might get back into this game. But again, unfortunately, that didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so I definitely didn't like that, man. I mean, I definitely like that, though. The fact that we started the fourth quarter off well, and it looked like we might come back, but unfortunately, that didn't happen, man. That's all I like tonight, though, man. The majority of the game, again, it started off first quarter. We looked good. We looked like we were going to be able to hang in the game. But second quarter, it started to wear on us. They started to play better defense, just get their offense going. And they took the lead in the second quarter going into halftime. And I just felt in the third quarter, that's when we lost the game. We lost the game in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't have enough, man. We didn't have nothing for Embiid tonight, man. So let's just start with everything I dislike, man. Again, man, Embiid, man. I mean, as a basketball fan, I like him. I like his game. You know what I'm saying? But as a Wizards fan, our biggest weakness, I'll say this live stream in, live stream out. Our two biggest weaknesses are our defense at the point guard position. We don't have a defender at the point. And if we play a good to elite big man from another team, we're going to get dominated. Because we don't have, although, again, I like Montrezl Harrell, I like Gafford, I like their energy, I like what they bring to the table. But they're small centers. You play a person like Embiid, 7 feet, legitimate, 7-foot center that can hit the three, can do everything. Hit you with the post up, hit the mid-range, Jay. it's arguable between him and Jokic. They're the two best centers in the league. And when Jokic played us, he dominated us too. This is going to be a problem moving forward that we just don't have an answer for a quality, very good to an excellent big man from another team. We don't have it. We don't have anything to match up to that, man. So it showed tonight. We had some double teams. We were, being aggressive with Embiid, trying to, do things, but he's seen it all. We're not the only team that try to run these double teams and all that at him. We're not the only team that tried. So he's seen it all. He knows what to do, knows when to pass, hits the fadeaway jumper. Like, this poor nice, man. So I definitely didn't like what he did. Again, like I said, the second quarter is when they started to get their run to take control of the game. And Korkmaz definitely hit some big threes in the second quarter that stopped our momentum, gave them momentum, and we really couldn't get it back after they got the momentum in the second quarter. So I didn't like that. They had an 11-3 run in the second quarter again, something that killed our momentum, that had them, took control of the game, and we just couldn't do nothing with them. One big reason we lost the game tonight, though, man. One big reason, and really, again, second quarter is when it really just started to wear on us, was that we gave up too many second chance points, man. Too many second chance points. Specifically, Tobias Harris had too many offensive rebounds. He ended this first half with 15 points, 6 rebounds. A lot of those were offensive second chance points, you know what I mean? So they were just too big for us, man. They were just too big for us. They were dominating us on the board. Those second chance points killed us. So I definitely didn't like that, man. And then our three-point defense, especially in the first half, they ended the first half, the Sixers did, with 43% shooting from the three-point line. Did we cut it down? I don't even know. I don't even want to look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it just started to get ugly in the second quarter. We couldn't stop them in the post. They started to hit threes. It was just ugly. And to top that off, we shot terrible from the three-point line, especially in the first half. 4 for 15 in the first half shooting threes. Not good. The Sixers scored 38 points in the second quarter alone. Again, that's when it all started to go left. You know what I'm saying? And then the third quarter is when it just was over. You know what I mean? It was basically over in the third quarter, man. We had a slow start to the second half, and they went up on us again. We were already down. They just went up on us even more. They went up on us double digits in the second half. Third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry hitting threes, getting assists. He didn't have a big game, but he had timely threes, killer threes, back-breaking, momentum-killing threes. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely didn't like that, man. The Sixers had a 15-0 run in the third quarter. I felt that there was a point in the third quarter where we had our players in too long because Denny wasn't, not to say Denny was going to be the savior and just win the game with defense, but I just felt that in the third quarter, especially when they went on that 15-0 run, we took a little bit too long to sub players out, put our defenders in to maybe stop the momentum a little bit. You know what I mean? I just thought by the time Denny and the rest of the bench got in, the game was already out of hand. We could have got them in earlier. You know what I mean? Maybe a little earlier. I'm not going to say that would have been the reason that we lost the game, and we may have won the game if we got them in earlier. But when we're losing and we're down and have a big run is getting posted against us, we got to get our defender. Our best defender is Denny. He's our best defender on the perimeter. He has to be in the game when we're struggling, stopping the other team from scoring. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. You just got to call that timeout, and we got to get defenders in and try to stop the bleeding. You know what I mean? I just felt we took a little too long to do that. So I didn't like that. Man, we missed too many free throws, man. Dinwiddie missed free throws again, but the team as a whole missed way too many free throws. And again, I'm not going to say that's the reason we lost the game. But because we lost the game by 21 points. So it wasn't like we had a 21 point, we missed 21 points worth of free throws. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that, but it's just the momentum. Missing free throws just kills momentum, man, and you just felt that tonight. So I definitely didn't like that. What else I didn't like, man? Yeah, we were down 20 by the end of the third quarter. They outscored us in the third quarter, 29-17. So again, they just increased their lead because we were down 8. We were down 8 going into halftime, starting the third quarter, and then we ended the third quarter down 20, and then we lost the game by 21. So the third quarter again is when they really, really took control of the game. I didn't like that at all, man. That really made me feel like, oh man, there's no need to watch this game no more. It's getting too ugly. So that's what happened, man. I didn't like that. Again, when we were on our run in the fourth quarter, we were on our run in the fourth quarter with the unusual lineup. Things started to look good, kind of. We were looking like we may be able to get it down in single digits. But Doc Rivers called a timeout, got Embiid and Curry back in the game. And Curry started it hitting a killer three. That last three hit was a backbreaker. That was when the momentum stopped. And then Joel Embiid definitely just closed us out in the fourth quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? Closed us out in the fourth quarter. It was ugly. And, him and Montrezl Harrell got into a little scuffle. You know what I'm saying? Got into a little scuffle. Harrell didn't like the way Embiid was playing him. They both got tech, you know what I'm saying? Then Harrell came back, had a monster dunk, you know what I'm saying? But then the Sixers got the ball. Embiid went to the post, hit him got him to jump, got the score and the and one. Montrezl pushed him, and then he got the second tech and got ejected out the game. I didn't like the fact that Montrezl lost composure like that, but I did like the fact that Montrezl wasn't going to get chumped out there. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's that dude that we need. Sometimes we're going to have a play. Sometimes he's going to get ejected. That's just the type of personality that he has, man. I mean, so I can't be mad because, Embiid, you got to know, though, that he gets under people's skin. That is his game, getting in your head. And as soon as Montrezl was getting escorted off the floor, Embiid waved to him, that's what he do, man. So, I was kind of upset that Harrell got ejected, but it wasn't like Harrell's going to be the savior and we're going to win the game if he stayed in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but he showed heart and he showed, that nobody's going to chump us. Ain't no one going to chump me. Ain't no softness going on while I'm out here. You know what I mean? So that is the player that we need. I like that Harrell stuck up for himself and the type of player to stick up for his teammate. You need a player like that on your team. It was just unfortunate that he got ejected from the game, man. So that was hard. That was tough. You know what I mean? And one more thing I didn't like, man, and it's maybe nitpicking, but I don't know, man, because a few people have noticed this as well while I was on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But I like Kyle Kuzma. I like the pickup, but I feel at times, man, I think he does a little too much at times. And sometimes he over dribbles. Sometimes I just feel like he thinks he's better than what he is at times. You know what I mean? Not letting the game come to him, but forcing things. He's not the player that needs to be forcing things. You know what I mean? He needs to just play within the offense, play within the defense. And he had a double-double, so I don't want to, kill him all the way, man. But there's times where he takes bad shots, makes bad decisions, and he had to cut down on that a little bit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a lot I didn't like tonight, man. But again, the biggest reason, Embiid, the Sixers, they're always going to be a tough matchup. We've lost 6 consecutive games, and I think they said 6 consecutive home losses against the Sixers. And that's not good for us to lose at home 6 times against the same team. That's just tough, and just losing against a great player like Embiid, because that's the biggest reason why we're losing. We don't have no one that can match up to Embiid. Again, I can't wait till we get Thomas Bryant back. We might get a little bit more resistance from Embiid, but it's still going to be tough. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough when we're playing against elite centers like that. And if we see them in the playoffs like we did last season, we don't got nothing for them. You know what I mean? So I don't know what we're gonna do. Work on some defensive schemes or something. You know, we need to box out better. Working on boxing out. You know what I mean? We gotta at least give ourselves a chance. We know Embiid's a monster, but we can't give up second chance points the way we did tonight. So we gotta work on fundamentals, man. We gotta work on fundamentals. So anyway, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. I got a game to watch tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you like what y'all saw, you like the content, I would really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, The Wizards Review, on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And then you could also follow me, King Ade DMV, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Xbox Series S and X, NBA 2K22. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, I'm about to be out. Got to go watch the game. Have a good night. Don't dwell on it too long. We're going to bounce right back. We got Miami on Tuesday, man. So we're gonna get that back, man. We're going to get a win. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, enjoy your evening. Enjoy the week, rest of the weekend. I'll get at y'all later. Take care. Peace.